Hello StarMunchers, Max here. I'm back playing Fate the Traitor Soul. Now, so funny thing, I filmed the first 3 episodes, and in each of those episodes I did one level of the dungeon. So I did levels 1, 2, and 3. Episodes 4 and 5, unfortunately, I can't show them. The game footage was fine and the face cam was frozen. Both times it was wrong. Either way, honestly, I think it's fine because getting through the first 5 levels, Miles just took everything out. Honestly, levels 4 and 5, I can confidently say nothing interesting happened at all. The only thing is we got some new items. That's literally it. But regardless, let me just get you back up to speed. So I just cleared level 5. So the thing that I want to accomplish in this episode is to clear level 6, and now the episodes are going to be all weird because they would be going sequentially, but now they're not going to. But you know what? This playthrough is supposed to be just sort of chill and fun, so I'm not going to worry about it. So let's quickly open up the inventory. So we got some stuff. We got a lot of potions. We got some stuff that I'll probably sell. I don't know if we had the footage of me getting this cap, but we got this star cowl. I bought our boy some armor. We now have a level leather vest. We got this maestro cape of the magician. That's all cool. We got these awesome horned leather gloves, which do some defense. And then we got this stuff. It's all normal. We got this cloth belt, and then we got these leather boots of stone. And then in here, oh, something that I just noticed that I don't have is I don't have portal scrolls, which is important. So we got this. I'm going to sell these students' robes to this lady who sells the magic stuff. Sell price 50. That's fine. Let's just move all that. Let's see what we got here. That's kind of a crummy weapon, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Cracked Ruby adds +8 fire resistance to armor when installed and adds +2 fire damage to weapon when installed. And that's interesting, and I don't actually recall. Actually, let's go and find out. First of all, let's run on down to our armor fella, and let's sell him that weapon because we're not going to use it. Let's go up here to this guy who should take any of the potions that are just sort of crowding the space, and also the earrings. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to get rid of these. I don't want to sell the health potions, but I will sell that, and I will sell that. Because we use Magicka, but we haven't been burning through it so fast that it's been an issue yet. Let's see what we have stowed away in this chest. This is probably going to have some stuff that was missed. So we got all these fate cards. This chain shirt I bought, and I'm waiting to use it. Okay, Warhammer of Stone, socketed. So we could install this cracked ruby in there, but then again, we also got 10% attack speed bonus when installed, and then 5% chance of poisonous attack. Well, you know what? Let's save all 3 of these, because we are saving this Warhammer of Stone, so that way, right here, we can have like a secondary class. So this first one is our poleaxe class, which is for keeping enemies further away. And then when we need to get sort of into rough and tumble situation, we can have 2 smaller single-handed weapons that, you know, we can try and find another socketed weapon that does a lot of damage on its own. I mean, that's 12 to 23. That's not half bad. The only other stuff that's been going on is, you know, my stat raises. If any of you really care too much about seeing that stuff. The main thing that I've been boosting up is my character's strength and vitality. Dexterity is also important, magic's important, but I really do want to be able to get to the stuff that we have locked away in that chest. Beyond that, that's pretty much it. Which sounds like a lot. It sounds like you missed a lot, but you really didn't. It was just mainly items. So, let's switch back over to our primary. And let's go buy some portal scrolls, so that way we do not get stuck down there or have to walk back up the long way. Let's take that stuff. I think we are ready to go. Quick update on spells. So I got the spider spell, which you all saw. I got the fire spell, which you saw. I got a haste spell, which you probably didn't see. And I can now summon skeletons. They're level 9 skeletons, and they're around for almost 2 minutes. And in lore, these are actually the bones of like other fallen adventurers in the dungeon. And I see this as Miles sort of commiserating with them, giving them an extra chance, you know, a shot at fighting some monsters with him and kind of redeeming them a little bit. That's at least where I'm going with that headcanon for now. But of course, we have our amazing spider army, which we can still summon several of those, and one skeleton for now. So let's run on back to our portal and let's get to clearing that level of the dungeon. This should be very interesting. Something that I mentioned in some of the episodes prior is that it's becoming more and more interesting with each video I do. The more comfortable I get with like the process, which was something that was really lacking in my first playthroughs, like the first times that I played this game, you know, by myself just for fun. Which I'm doing this for fun. This is a lot of fun. And again, I think I mentioned in one of the previous episodes that I hope that for some people this can be like something calming that you can just sort of watch. Let's take a look at that Crimson Longstaff. 3 to 9. I'm not even going to bother with that, honestly. It's not even really worth putting into our inventory. So, oh yeah, I also got the 2 quests. So we have Destroy Earth Drinker, the Voltaic Gel on level 6. And then we got Find 6 Domesticated Dire Walrus on level 6. Oh, that's Amethyst stud. So that's really cool. So I had one of those quests in one of the episodes where the footage got all messed up. There are these weird little things right there, Domesticated Dire Walrus, that you just click on and they just vanish and you like find them throughout. So our skeleton just beat up another skeleton. What do we got here? Not worth our time. Something else that I mentioned in one of the episodes is that the more I play, the more I'm getting acclimated to registering like what's useful for me to take and what's not, what's valuable and what I shouldn't even bother with. Because previously I had a little bit of a problem sort of picking everything up. Oh, there's the descend stairs, so we'll have to keep note of that. There's 2 of 6 of those weird little walrus things. Okay, 3. Okay, and of course we got Rant. Oh yeah, we got some fish, which that episode, like, that footage is gone, but basically you catch fish in the dungeons and they have these random magical effects, which you've seen these used before. So I'm gonna give
your pet has been transformed.
Rant that, so now he's a Creeping Widow, and I'm gonna summon our spider friends again, get the OG squad back running around. Let's keep going through here. So we're looking for the dire walruses, and we're supposed to kill Earth Drinker, the Voltaic Gel. So we got to be looking for a slime boy to get rid of. Oh, someone's shooting a crossbow. You've got to go. This game is way more balanced when you actually have like a strategy as far as like leveling up properly to fit like your quest objectives and everything. Things are just way more balanced, and it's a lot more enjoyable when you're not constantly worried about like your character's gonna die. And the more and more I thought about it, the more I realized that I think that in previous times when I played this game, the reason why all the monsters seemingly came back each time is I think that the monsters reset if you die, maybe? That's my prevailing theory. I don't really have a lot of other theories regarding that. Okay, so this is interesting. Horned leather gloves, defense 6. Soft gloves, defense 9. So there's no reason not to wear those. Those look more intimidating, but they really don't do anything much. So I'm gonna keep going. We gotta find the last little walrus things. They're really weird looking. They have like weird little tentacle things with spikes on them. It's very odd. Lots of this stuff in this game is like really charming. Like the monsters and everything, the sound effects. There's just something to this game that you can just tell that it was lovingly made. There's a lot of love in this game, and at least for me, there's also a lot of nostalgia. So I really appreciate that. I give points to games for leaving such an impression on me that, like, I really, like, when I come back to it, I get all these nice feelings about the game. You know, that's something in and of itself that's really, really special. So let's keep going here. We gotta find that other walrus. Oh, there's Earth Drinker, so let's just take him down. My spider children have done it.
The quest is completed.
Cool. So, I want to get some comments whether or not you guys are cool with the sound effects, cool with the music that's already in the game. I could honestly write a couple song pieces to play over the music in the game if it gets too monotonous or something. Whatever to make the playthrough just that much more interesting and add my own little personal touch to it. I don't want it to be just like an average playthrough of this game. Although, I mean, this game, as far as like well-knownness, as far as popularity, is probably like next to nothing with like today's modern like gaming culture. Like there aren't a lot of people covering this game, which I could understand just because it's not extremely well known. Maestro cape, let's check that out. Defense 3, garbage. I don't want it. What do we got here? Cauldron? I don't trust that. Let's actually fish. I want to actually show this on screen because that footage is gone. So let's see what we can get. What do we got? Fingerling rainbow moonfish. Wow, that sounded cool. Pet into a crystalline cutter for 120 seconds. I think I have one similar to this already, right here. I don't know what a crystalline cutter is, but it looks interesting. I just pulled the hook up immediately. Let's try that again, Miles. I don't know if Miles likes fishing. The fact that there are whole bodies of water down in the dungeon and that there are these weird random magical fish in it is kind of interesting to begin with. But I don't know. That's something else. In one of the previous videos, I mentioned that like Miles, seemingly from a story standpoint, he seems so ready to come down here and kill monsters. But he also seems really comfortable and like knowledgeable like fishing too, which I just think is an interesting aspect of his character that, you know, I mean, he had a life before he started dungeon diving, so it's just interesting to think of him, you know, fishing with his family or something like that. He had to learn those skills somewhere. Again, just to highlight, he's like a kid, so. Flawless triggerfish. So if I remember correctly, flawless fish, like when it has that title on it, it means that it will change your pet into something permanently. Transforms pet into voltaic snail permanently. That sounds horrendous. I'm not going to do that because I like Rant as a little puppy dog that can morph into other things, but then I just like him as a little dog. So maybe we'll keep him that way for now. Unless I get like an overwhelming number of comments that are like, you should change him into something else. But right now I think it's cool just to have the basic dog and to switch him into other things when I want, but then it always returns back to normal. There are a few times in this game that I ever used like a flawless fish on my pet and like changed them into something else entirely forever. Let's see what we got back here. I've been rambling on and I haven't been making any progress. Okay, so that's a fountain of healing. I'm gonna go ahead and
healthy.
take that. What is it with all these pitchforks I'm finding? Okay. I just picked up a saber. I don't want that. It's fast, but that is not Miles' scene. Which I think also this huge long, what is this thing called? Scythe. I got that in one of the episodes too, which I don't think there's footage for. But it was just an upgrade from the poleaxe. I don't think I threw out the poleaxe. Did I give it to, yeah, I gave it to my dog, Rant, which I need to clear out his inventory because that's starting to look really junky. I also just love the fact that the dog has like all this carry weight. Slate hammer. I think we already had one of those a while back. Let's take a look at that. 7 to 14, and it's slow. It's too slow. Even though I do want to get another like cool socketed thing for the other hand. I have another one of those. I have way too many of these. Wait. 9 to 14. Crude Morning Star. It's socketed. I think that's the one that I wanted to put aside. Why do I have all this? I have so much garbage in here. Stuff I'm, like, not even going to bother selling because it's just, they're worthless. I'm just going to get rid of all of these. I might hold on to that poleaxe just for nostalgia's sake. Let's run through here, and we got to find the other weird little walrus things. Oh, was I supposed to kill that guy for some reason? Short sword and a saber, both of which had purple text on them. 2 to 7, 3 to 9. I'm not even gonna bother with those. Ooh, what the heck? I don't trust any of this back here. This looks very suspicious. What in the world? Electrical damage. Okay, cool. Emerald stud earring. That might just be valuable. I might just sell that. Golden stars. Those are earrings. Whoa. There's so much stuff in here. Cracked bloodstone. What is cracked bloodstone? 2%. Wow. We're finding a lot of things that could augment our weapons, which is cool.
Will you tempt fate?
Pry the gems from the statue. What would Miles do in this situation? I don't think he wants to tempt fate. I don't think he wants to take unnecessary risks that could stop him from doing what his objective is, which I'm still, from a character standpoint, not really sure what his objective of being down here is, besides killing a dragon, which seems almost personal. Oh, cool. That was the last one that we needed, but I still do want to clear the rest of this level before we go back up. Not going to bother with fishing. There'll be plenty of other opportunities to do that on levels later on. And there are a lot of... I need to summon my spider army. I just realized that I've been traveling for a good long while without them. I miss them. My little spider friends. I'm gonna... I think that was everything. Based on what I'm seeing, yeah. I'm gonna go back to the staircase over this way. I'm gonna throw down a portal. I'll just check it. Journeyman's Cape. Wow, that is garbage. Okay, cool.
You step into the portal.
I hope you guys are enjoying this playthrough. I am having tons of fun recording this, so I hope that you guys are as well. Okay, no, we don't want to do that. Let's go finish up these quests, and we will call that the end of this episode. Amethyst Stud of the Tortoise. Probably sell those. Just because there's more perks involved in that one. Let's sell off some of this jewelry. I'm gonna put the magical stones that we might actually put into that crude morning star. I'm gonna just put all those into this big chest right here, so that way we have like a large assortment of stuff to choose from. That I'm gonna sell. That I'm just gonna sell that. Stamina bonus, I haven't had a problem really, and I have all these stamina potions that I honestly should probably use at some point. I need to organize all this garbage. I need to pull up my dog's inventory. How do I do that? Do I shift click the storage trunk? Yeah, there we go. Alright, this bad boy I'm going to put in here. So that would be 12 to 23 and then that. So, and we have all these choices between these two and that armor. So it's going to be a lot of leveling up is going to, it's going to be required in order for us to do that. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with the rest of that. Let's go... Oh, we got a completely other quest. I'm losing my mind. I need to stay on topic. Where are you? There.
You have been granted new skills.
Oh, cool. Will we level up? I'm tempted to just throw it all into strength. Just to unlock that stuff. I know that's probably not a responsible thing to do. But I really want him to have that slick armor. He looks... The leather stuff is great, but... I think I'm going to throw it all into strength. And then we'll just level up a couple more times, and we'll be all good there. Let's see what we got. Polearm skill. I'm going to take that up. 1. And then dual wielding skill, because we're working on that secondary class that's going to have the 2 weapons with the magical stones in it. Let's sell off that, and that, and that. And I don't want to sell off the health potions. I guess I'll sell off some of the minor ones and keep the bigger stuff. cool. Sell that. And then let's go to the armor guy, who I was probably right next to, and for some reason forgot to sell him those gloves, which look way more defensive than the other ones, but they really aren't. For now, I think that's about everything that I wanted to accomplish this episode. Real quick, I need to check and see what like the strength requirement is of the stuff in the chest. I'm just curious to see how many more times I'll have to level up before I can get into that stuff. So 45, so I'm 3 points away. And then 48. So I got a ways to go there. But I can use that one now. So let's throw this one right in there. It's a mace class. It's slow. This one is also slow. That's unfortunate, but if they each do a lot of damage. So if I wanted to augment this crude morning star, what would I might hold off on adding these quite yet, because I might find something a little bit more potent later on. I could also check and see what this guy has.
Show you what I have to sell, eh?
He doesn't sell those stones. Oh, that would be the magic lady over by the fountain. So let's go see what she has in her inventory. See if she has any like really powerful gems that we could put. 10 damage dealt bonus when installed. Good grief. What else? Is there something better than that? Faster casting speed, 10 stamina, 10 ice damage, 40 ice resistance. Mana bonus. 6% damage reflected to enemy at 6% attack bonus. I think I gotta go with this one. I mean, that's pricey, but I think I might add that one now, because I don't think I'm gonna find something that does an immediate like 10 damage buff. So I'm just gonna add that, and now that does a little bit more. Yeah, so that'll be good. Again, they're both slow, which is unfortunate, and that's also slow, but you know, hopefully I can speed them up a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna end the episode there. I've already probably made the episode longer than it should be. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.